Good evening, ARD families. I wanted to update you on a very busy day and some news coming out of ARD. First of all, I attempted to send out a parent survey on remote learning, which was a disaster. Somehow we ended up still getting 20 responses. Some people could get in and take the survey, other people couldn't, so I finally just shut it down. Some people then sent me some feedback after, and I really want to thank you for taking the time to do that because I know that everyone's super busy. And if anybody else wants to send feedback, please do. I basically was asking what the device situation was. Does everybody have enough devices? Is an adult at home who can help students during the day? Is the communication enough, too much, not enough? And what the assignment situation was for your student, and were you able to get help from adults? So that's basically what I was asking, and I would continue to love any feedback that you have or ideas. You know, this is new to all of us, and we honestly want to try to make it as user-friendly as possible. So again, if you have feedback, just feel free to send it to me. Second of all, report cards did go out today, so even though the teachers were super busy, they were able to get all grades in. We were able to get those approved this morning, and you should have those in your email. They have also been published in Alma, so report cards are available. I also sent out a class schedule this morning to everybody as a daily announcement through Alma. That tells you when live class meetings are. That means that in a student's Google Classroom, there will be a link to join a live class meeting. Because of the number of classes that we have and the fact that we have to have 2 adults in each class, we had to be pretty deliberate about scheduling so that students were double booked in more than one class at a time, because we want every student to have the opportunity to attend a minimum of 5 live classes a week, 1 for each core content class and 1 for UA. So that class schedule is for this week. We know that there may be some things that need to be tweaked or changed, but we're hoping it's minimal, and then we can publish that schedule again on Sunday, and families and students will know when their classes are meeting. Students know their course section numbers. If for some reason they are telling you they don't remember it, then just go into Alma under their schedule and you will see it's the first thing next to the class is the section number. So in talking to some students today too, they were asking me, how come they have to be so early? Why can't they be later in the day, like all after lunch? And I explained to them that it's still a school day. School is from 8 to 2:22, and that the best thing that they can do is try to maintain a routine and a schedule similar to their regular school day, and that when they are staying up really late and or all night watching movies and gaming, and they're getting their whole systems out of sync, and it's going to be that much harder to really stick with this plan and be able to attend their classes and get their work done. And then when we get back to school, it will be 10 times harder to get back into that routine. So I really encourage kids and parents to try to establish routines that are similar to the school day and keep those going to the best degree possible. So 8th grade parents, you have gotten a bunch of emails from Ms. Hazard regarding registration for high school. So if you are attending PA next year, the registration system is going to open on Monday. It is through Alma. PA has worked really hard to get a lot of information out there. There is a slideshow in an electronic version of Program of Studies. I've made arrangements for PA to leave a box of Program of Studies this Thursday, starting at about 8. I mean, I'd go a little bit later if you can. And they'll be there in a box till probably about 5:30. If you want a program of studies to go through as you're doing the course registration, you are welcome to go and pick one up. You just need to sign your name that you took one so that we know who has them. And there are plenty of people that are willing to help at the high school level. Ms. Hazard is available as well. So please read that information, and if there's anything we can do to help, please, reach out. And if we don't have the answer, we can get you to the person that does. Teachers are going to be going into Alma very shortly and putting in their recommendations for students. And like I said, on Monday, 8th grade parents and students will be able to go in and begin building their schedule for freshman year. Finally, I have sad news. I've attached a letter to this email, and that letter explains the need to cancel the out-of-state 8th grade trip. And it's very sad, and Miss Kelly and Miss Blethen and Mr. Wall and Mr. Champagne and myself have met a couple of times over the past couple of days, and it's just where our world is at right now, and it's just not safe. The governor of New Hampshire and the commissioner of education sent out a letter stating that they were canceling all field trips out of state and internationally for all New Hampshire schools. So we'd love to do something for 8th graders if and when we return. We don't know what that would look like. It would probably be something that we would have to do in state, and it would have to be decided upon pretty quickly. In terms of refunds, we are working with a couple of people that we have deposits with right now to find out what that looks like. We are hopeful, we are pretty sure that everybody's going to get 100% of what they've paid in back. In terms of timeline of when those checks will go out, I just don't have that information right now. We are waiting to hear back from those companies, and as soon as I have a definitive answer on that, I will let you know. I know that you will be anxious to hear, and just know that we are working on it, and we will communicate, as soon as we know. I hope that you and your families are well, and that it stays that way. So thank you for all your patience through everything, and I know today probably felt like communication overload with the amount of stuff that has gone out, but it's all really important stuff. And of course, reach out to me if you have any questions whatsoever. You can email me at skruger@sau53.org, or you can always call me at 978, I don't know this number by heart, 978-384-6240. Thank you, and have a great night.